Are you trying to learn English? Do you feel like you are not improving even though you are trying hard? I want to share my story with you. I was just like you. I felt lost and frustrated. But then I found a way to make learning English easier and more fun. The secret is to have small daily habits that help you improve little by little. Doing something every day, even for a short time, helps you get better. Think of it like building a house. You don't build it all at once. You add one brick at a time. This is how you can learn English too. One habit that helped me a lot was reading every day. I started with simple books, like children's stories. At first, I didn't know many words, but I didn't stop. I read a little bit each day. Soon, I started to see the same words again and again. I began to understand full sentences. It was exciting. Another habit that helped me was listening to English every day. I started by watching short videos on YouTube. I chose topics I liked, like cooking or sports. At first, I couldn't understand many words, but I kept listening. I turned on subtitles to help me. Every day, I understood more and more. It felt amazing. Speaking is also very important, but I know it can be scary to talk to other people in English. So, I started talking to myself. Yes, you heard that right. I would describe my day out loud in English. I talked about what I ate, what I saw, and how I felt. It felt a little funny at first, but it really helped me get used to speaking English. These small habits made a big difference for me. Learning English takes time, but if you practice a little every day, you will improve. Keep going, and don't give you writing as another skill you can practice every day. I started a simple journal. Each day, I wrote a few sentences about my day. At first, my sentences were very simple. I wrote things like, I ate breakfast, I went to work, and I watched TV. But over time, I could write more. I learned new words and used them in my writing. One habit that helped me a lot was learning new words every day. I set a goal to learn 5 new words each day. I wrote them down, learned their meanings, and tried to use them. It is amazing how fast your vocabulary grows when you do this every day. Watching English movies and TV shows is another fun habit. I started with shows made for children because they use simple words and speak more slowly. As I got better, I moved on to shows for adults. I always used English subtitles. This helped me connect the words I heard with how they are spelled. Music is also a great way to learn English. I started listening to simple English songs. I looked up the lyrics and tried to sing along. It was fun, and it helped me learn new words and phrases. One habit that might surprise you is thinking in English. I tried to do this as much as I could. When I was walking, cooking, or just relaxing, I tried to think in English. It was hard at first, but with practice, it became easier. Using language learning apps is another good daily habit. There are many free apps that can help you learn English. I used one for just 15 minutes each day. It felt like playing a game, but I was learning at the same time. The key to making these habits stick is to start small. Don't try to do everything at once. Pick 1 or 2 habits and start with them. Do them for just a few minutes each day. As they get easier, you can do more. It also helps to make learning English part of your daily routine. I read in English while eating breakfast. I listened to an English podcast while walking to work. I wrote in my journal before going to bed. By connecting these habits to things I already did every day, it was easier to remember to do them. Another tip is to track your progress. I used a simple calendar. Each day I practiced my English habits. I put a check mark on the calendar. Seeing the check marks grow was very motivating. It showed me that I was improving, even on days when I didn't feel like I was making progress. Learning a language takes time. Some days you may feel like you are not improving. That is normal. The important thing is to keep going. Your daily habits will help you get through the difficult days. It is also important to enjoy learning English. If you like cooking, watch English cooking videos. If you like sports, read English sports news. When you connect English to things you enjoy, learning becomes more fun. Setting small goals can also help. I set a goal to read 1 short story each week. When I reached my goal, I felt proud and motivated to keep going. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes when learning a new language. The more you practice, the fewer mistakes you will make. But even if you make mistakes, don't stop. Each mistake is a chance to learn. Another helpful habit is reviewing what you have learned. At the end of each week, I spent some time going over the new words and phrases I had learned. This helped me remember them better. It is important to be consistent. It is better to spend 15 minutes learning English every day than to study for 2 hours only once a week. Small daily practice adds up over time. One habit that made a big difference for me was surrounding myself with English. I changed the language on my phone to English. I put English labels on things in my house. This helped me think in English more often. It is also important to be patient with yourself. Learning a language takes time. Some days you will feel like you are improving a lot. Other days it may feel harder. That is okay. What matters is that you keep going. Do not forget to celebrate your progress. When you reach a goal, even a small one, take a moment to feel proud of yourself. This will help you stay motivated. Another helpful habit is teaching what you learn to someone else. Even if you are just starting, you can share new words or phrases with friends or family. Teaching helps you understand things better. Everyone learns differently. If one habit does not work for you, try another. The important thing is to find what works for you and keep doing it. One habit that helped me a lot was joining an English learning community. There are many online groups where you can practice with other learners. This can be very motivating and fun. It is also helpful to set a specific time each day for your English practice. This helps make it a regular part of your day. For me, early morning worked best. Find a time that works for you. Do not be afraid to ask for help. If there is something you do not understand, ask a teacher, a friend, or even an online community. Most people are happy to help learners. Learning English is not just about studying grammar rules. It is about using the language in real life. Try to find ways to use English in your daily life, even if it is just reading signs or menus. Learning English takes time and effort, but with the right habits, you can make steady progress. Remember, every expert was once a beginner. With daily practice and patience, you too can become fluent in English. Many students face problems when learning English. One common mistake is translating directly from their native language. This can lead to sentences that sound strange or incorrect. For example, if your native language is Spanish, you might say, "I have 30 years," instead of, "I am 30 years old." To avoid this, try to think in English instead of translating word by word. Another common mistake is using the wrong word order. English follows a specific structure: subject, verb, object. For example, "I like pizza" is correct, but "pizza I like" sounds unnatural. Practicing sentence structure will help you speak more fluently. Pronunciation can also be difficult. English has many sounds that do not exist in other languages. Words like "think" and "this" can be hard to say at first. Don't worry if you struggle. Keep practicing. Listen to native speakers and try to copy how they say the words. Grammar mistakes are also common. Many students have trouble with verb tenses, especially the difference between the simple past and the present perfect. For example, "I went to the store yesterday" uses the simple past, while "I have been to the store before" uses the present perfect. Learning and practicing these tenses will help you use them correctly. Vocabulary mistakes can also happen. Some English words have more than one meaning, which can be confusing. For example, bank can mean a place to keep money or the side of a river. Learning words in context will help you understand their different meanings. To avoid these mistakes, try to immerse yourself in English as much as possible. Watch English movies, listen to English music, and read English books. This will help you learn how native speakers use the language. Practice speaking English every day, even if you make mistakes. Don't be afraid to talk to native speakers or join language exchange groups. The more you speak, the more confident you will become. Use language learning apps and websites to help with grammar, vocabulary, and pronunciation. Many apps have fun exercises that make learning easier. Writing in English is also very helpful. Keep a journal and write about your daily life. This will help you practice sentence structure and learn new words. Learning English has many benefits. English is one of the most widely spoken languages in the world. It can open many doors for you. In your career, knowing English can help you get better job opportunities. Many international companies use English as their main language. Being fluent in English can make you stand out when applying for jobs. For example, if you apply for a job at a global technology company, your English skills can give you an advantage. You may be able to work with colleagues from different countries, attend international meetings, or even move to an English-speaking country for work. Learning English can also help in your personal life. You can make new friends from different parts of the world, travel more easily, and enjoy books, movies, and music in English. With daily practice and patience, you will improve step by step. English can help you meet people from different places. You can make friends from all over the world and learn about their cultures. Imagine traveling to another country and talking to the local people. You can hear their stories, understand their traditions, and share your own experiences. English is also very useful when you travel. It is the most common language used in hotels, airports, and tourist spots. If you visit a place like Rome, you can ask for directions, order food, or book a tour in English. This makes travelling much easier and more enjoyable. Learning English gives you access to many things. You can watch Hollywood movies without subtitles, read famous books in their original language, and understand the words in your favourite English songs. English is also the main language of the internet. Many websites, online courses, and social media platforms use English. If you know English, you can learn new things, share your ideas, and connect with people from different parts of the world. Think about your English learning journey. What can you do today to improve? Maybe you can start watching one English video each day, or learning 5 new words every week. You can listen to an English podcast, read a short news article, or chat with a friend in English. Learning a language is not just about grammar and vocabulary. It also helps you understand the culture of English-speaking countries. English has many phrases that don't mean exactly what they say. For example, "It's raining cats and dogs" doesn't mean animals are falling from the sky. It just means it is raining very hard. Learning these expressions will help you understand English better and sound more natural when you speak. Greetings in English also change depending on the situation. "How do you do" is formal, but "what's up" is very casual. Understanding these differences will help you communicate better. English humour is also special. People like to make jokes by playing with words. Learning to understand these jokes can be a fun way to improve your English. Different English-speaking countries have their own way of speaking. British English, American English, and Australian English have different words and accents. Learning these differences will help you understand people from different places. The English language also changes over time. New words are added to describe new ideas. For example, selfie and Brexit are new words that many people now use. Learning about holidays and traditions in English-speaking countries can also help you understand the language. For example, knowing why Americans celebrate Thanksgiving or what Boxing Day means in the UK can make English more interesting for you. Watching English movies, reading books, and keeping up with the news can also help you understand English-speaking cultures. Learning English takes time. Don't be upset if you make mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes when learning a language. Each mistake is a chance to improve. Try to use English every day. Set small goals for yourself. Maybe learn one new phrase each day, or have one short conversation in English each week. There are many apps, websites, and online communities that can help you learn English. Find the ones that work best for you. Celebrate your progress. Did you understand an English joke? Did you have a conversation in English without stopping? These are big achievements. Even native English speakers make mistakes sometimes. Your goal is not to be perfect, but to communicate well. Stay curious about the language and the cultures behind it. Ask questions, try new things, and always be open to learning. You can also find a language partner or join an English-speaking group. Practicing with others will make you more confident. Try to think in English. When you go about your day, describe what you are doing in English in your mind. This will help you feel more comfortable with the language. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. The more you use the language, even with mistakes, the better you will become. Remember, learning a language is a journey. There will always be new words to learn and new ways to improve. Stay motivated by thinking about why you want to learn English. Do you want a better job? Do you want to travel? Do you want to make new friends? Keep these goals in mind. Listen to different English accents. This will help you understand English in different situations. Use memory tricks to remember new words. When you watch English videos or listen to English audio, try to pick out new words and phrases. Pay attention to how words are used in conversations. Speaking is important, but don't forget to practice reading, writing, and listening too. Try to learn words in sentences instead of just memorizing long lists. This will help you remember them better. Find English content that matches your interests. If you like cooking, watch cooking shows in English. If you like sports, read English sports news. Know the difference between formal and informal English. This will help you speak appropriately in different situations. Also, watch how native speakers use body language and facial expressions when they talk. These are important for communication. One good way to improve your speaking skills is to repeat after a native speaker. This will help you with pronunciation and rhythm. Learn how to use punctuation correctly. Good punctuation makes your writing clearer. If you don't know a word, try to explain it in a different way, using words you do know. This skill is very useful in real conversations. Learn common word parts like prefixes and suffixes. This can help you guess the meanings of new words. Pay attention to how stress and intonation change the meaning of sentences. Instead of memorizing grammar rules, try to understand the logic behind them. This will make it easier to use them correctly. Learning common English sayings will help you sound more natural. Practice English in different situations, like ordering food or giving directions. Role-playing can help you feel ready for real conversations. English is always changing, so keep learning new words and phrases. Choose English content that is at your level. If it is too easy, you will be bored. If it is too hard, you might feel frustrated. Find a good balance. Don't compare your progress to others. Everyone learns at their own speed. Focus on your own improvement. Try to use new words and phrases as soon as you learn them. This will help you remember them better. Becoming fluent in English takes time and effort, but it is a great achievement. The benefits are worth it. Learning English is not just about grammar and vocabulary. It opens the door to new experiences, cultures, and opportunities. It helps you see the world in a new way. Be patient with yourself. Celebrate your progress and keep practicing. With time and dedication, you will be surprised at how much you improve. Are you ready to take your English skills to the next level? Choose one new English learning activity today and commit to it for a week. It can be watching an English TV show, reading a news article, or talking to a friend in English. Every small step you take brings you closer to your goal of English fluency. Keep going, and soon you will speak English with confidence. The world is waiting for you to explore it through the English language. Start today